Hey, so welcome to the FLŌ TRIBE podcast. This is, I guess, the very first episode of the podcast. Actually, it's more of an introduction episode. I just kind of wanted to take a few minutes to introduce what this podcast is about, what FLŌ TRIBE is all about, and maybe even introduce myself. So, my name is Patrick Charon. I'm originally from Montreal, Canada, now living here in Los Angeles, California. I've had a pretty diverse background. I started in design, working as a graphic designer, and then transitioned into teaching Muay Thai and then eventually MMA. And I've done that for over 20 years at this point. And then that also led me to discovering video and getting into video production and wanting to use video as a medium to educate and to help share what I know, right? In the beginning, it was all about sharing what I know. But then as I got more and more into it, I also wanted to help others, other people that I knew, people in the health and fitness industry, to give them a voice, to help them create content that they could share with their audiences. And so that's how FLŌ TRIBE started. It really started as an effort to help a few of the people that I know to put some really great content out there. And it kind of grew from there. And one of my favorite things to do in that process of helping people create content was the interview process. We'd get a camera rolling, we'd sit down, we'd have an amazing conversation. And through those conversations, we were able to not only share the stories of these people, but also to help them share some of the knowledge that they had. And I started to recognize that this knowledge is extremely valuable, right? There's so many people out there that just have these huge amounts of knowledge, whether it's a community of movers, breathers, teachers, healers, and creators. These are all people that in some way have dedicated their lives to putting something good out into the world, right? Whether it's a trainer who's helping someone to become healthier, whether it's an artist who's just putting something beautiful into the world, whether it's a nutritionist, a therapist, it doesn't really matter. These are all people, or even a dog rescue organization, right? These are all people that in some way have made a conscious effort to put something positive into the world. And I think now more than ever, there's so much negativity being put out into the world. I think the best way to fight that is to fight it with positivity. So that's what FLŌ TRIBE is all about. That's what this podcast is all about. And I think now more than ever, especially in the days of COVID, we need to use these tools that we have at our disposal, the internet, video, the ability for us to create media, I think is such a powerful tool. And I think now more than ever, because of the isolation that COVID has created, we need to use these tools in a really positive way. And I especially get excited about the possibility of education, of using these tools to create educational material that can connect with the people that are isolated, right? I think there's so many people out there that are alone, that feel trapped. And to give them content that can not only inspire them and maybe even entertain them, but more importantly, educate them. So that's it. That's all I have to say for now. So that's what this podcast is about. Every once in a while, I might chime in with a little bit of what I've learned over the past 20 years and hope that it connects with some people as well. But I really hope you'll give this podcast a chance. I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to share what the FLŌ TRIBE community has to share. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Peace.